Beep TV, of course. It's to be expected.
Beep TV, One Urban Vision Entertainment.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Beep TV 1, I'm back at it again, y'all. Come on now. I'm in this algorithm. I gotta keep it going. Today's video is always something every day, people. Every day something happens. And I create content, so by creating content, you have to talk about it. With that being said, Chauncey Billups. He is in the hot seat, ladies and gentlemen. This guy has done the unthinkable. The FBI says illegal poker games. Chauncey Billups was involved in used X-ray tables that gave certain players an advantage where you could see the opponent's cards. They finessed over $7 million. Wow. Oh yeah. So Terry Rozier and Damon Jones, both doing things. Here go Tony Rozier right here. So I think he plays basketball right now. And Damon Jones is he's a retired basketball player. So, hey man, I don't know why y'all thought you weren't gonna get caught eventually. So, hey, I don't know.
Earlier today, we talked with a former federal prosecutor, a prosecutor who spent 20 years working cases like this. And what he told us is that this case, because it has other NBA players who are not named in this indictment, it threatens the reputation of the league.
Says Rozier ran a wagering scheme 2 years ago when he played for the Charlotte Hornets. Prosecutors say Rozier pulled himself out of game, but before he did, Rozier allegedly sold the information to associates to place fraudulent wagers in exchange for $100,000. The man known for scoring points allegedly told others to place bets on Rozier's unders. Prosecutors say Rozier and at least 6 others scored thousands of dollars. The indictment claims former Heat player Damon Jones ran similar schemes. Investigators say text messages helped prove their case.
I think it affects the integrity of all of these games.
Former federal prosecutor David Weinstein analyzed the case and other allegations against Jones and Portland Trail Blazers coach Chauncey Billups. A second indictment accuses them of working with organized crime on rigged poker games. Prosecutors say New York crime families invited people to play against stars like Billups and Jones, but the games involved rigged card counters, X-ray tables, even players wearing X-ray contacts to see cards and cheat victims out of millions of dollars.
There was a reference in the wagering indictment as to some of the bets not being paid off.
X-ray tables, rigged card shufflers, and collusions. How Chauncey Billups allegedly helped the mafia cheat players out of millions at illegal poker games. Wow, buddy. The mafia. What the hell? Chauncey, what the hell you got yourself into, dude? Wow. Like it's letters and numbers and shit. Whoa, they tweaking. So they was putting X-ray glasses on.
Be hypocritical about certain things. I homeboy gamble, Ernie. Bet it. We've been on teams. We played cards. We played spades. We played tonk. But with that being said, every year they would give us forums on what and what not to do. One of those things where if somebody asks you if a certain player is playing, you say no. So all these guys knew what was at stake, and I'm just ashamed that they put themselves and put their family and put the NBA in this position. We all know the rules, we all know the letter of the law, and it's just unfortunate. Innocent to proven guilty, but usually when the FBI has something, they have you. FBI, I know a lot of people from the FBI, and I've been in many of those investigations. They'll wait 2, 3, 4, 5 years, but when they come knocking on your door, they have something. And we all know the letter of the law when it comes to gambling and sports gambling. And I don't want to sit up here like I'm some perfect guy. Like every now and then when I go to Vegas, I'll play some craps and I'll play some roulette, but never gambled at anybody's house. Don't know anything about poker, so I don't know what they're talking about when it comes to the Chauncey thing. But I know Chauncey, I know Damon very well, played with Damon, so I don't want to sit up here, but I'm ashamed that those guys would put their families and their careers in jeopardy. There's an old saying in the hood, all money ain't good money. So if you're making $9 million and you're dealing in certain things, like how much more do you need? Especially if you know you get caught, you can do jail time, lose your career, put a bad image on yourself or your family or on the NBA.
Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups leaving federal court. He appeared before a judge on charges of money laundering and wire fraud conspiracy. The FBI says he's involved in a massive illegal gambling scheme. The case involves millions of dollars, the mafia, and dozens of alleged co-conspirators, including other big names in the NBA.
So I don't like to just jump the gun when things be happening. I mean, it's all over the news. I only did a video about this because I have to stay into the trending popular topics. And I'm trying to grow my watch time hours. And I got to do longer videos. So it's the only reason why I did this video. I don't know what he did until he's really guilty and he's in handcuffs in jail. So I just don't get if he did do it. Greed is one of the 7 sins, greed. So being too greedy will definitely get you canned or dead. That's why people got to be humble nowadays. Be humble. Be grateful for what you got. I ain't got a lot, and I'm grateful for what I got. This is Beep TV 1. I'm gone.
Beep TV, of course. It's to be expected.
Beep TV 1 Urban Vision Entertainment.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Hey, come back. I ain't trying to go back to jail. I'm on the straight and narrow road to success.